Claxby Hill. We had a very long, made Norwegian-style session.
No, not that.
We hurtled down, we hit one another.
Let's go and find her. Where are you going, Master? For a drink?
Okay, you guys want anything else?
3 butterbeers and some ginger and lime, please. 6 shots of giggle water.
Tea Earl Grey hot.
This snake juice is basically rat poison. Spent my whole life right here in Lackawanna County.
Drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Shut up.
Well, gentlemen, welcome back. This round is on me, and if you are joining us for the first time, a doctor, a lawyer, a pilot, and a professor have all walked into a bar. I'm your friendly, I ain't doing the resident thing again. I am your friendly neighborhood Dr. William, and I am joined by my law-abiding brother, Cody, our resident community college professor, Dallas, and our pilot-turned-salesman, Alex. Welcome, guys. Welcome back. And now, listen, you all need to know something. This neurospicy adult right here made a to-do list today.
Oh,
yes, neurospicy adult
goodness.
right here made a to-do list today and checked every single one of them items off of that to-do list. And so the world is my oyster right now.
That feels like a new slur, by the way. Oh, wow. Look at those neurospicies over there. Like, I don't think I can use that one.
I was thinking more of like a Taco Bell menu, like the Nero Spicy Grande.
Don't worry. It started at 99 cents, but now it's $7. Thanks, Taco Bell.
Thanks, Taco Bell. Well, we do have a fun show for you today. And as we have since the beginning of the year, we're going to get to one of my favorite segments, which is the Dailies.
Kablooey!
What are we going to call this?
I write for the Daily Prophet.
That's crap.
I want the name of this flying whatchamacallit to go with the Daily Planet like bacon and eggs.
Crap.
Daily Bugle?
That's pretty good. But it's taken.
All right, we're back. Cody, what do you got?
Well, it's funny that you called me your law-abiding brother.
Because he started selling drugs this week. Come on down. Cody's Marijuana Emporium. Number one cash crop of Kentucky.
As a representative of the Kentucky educational system, that was a joke. That was a sense of humor. Please do not impute that on me.
I'm Morgan Freeman. Alex was completely lying there.
Get out here.
Before I get it, I know Android had it forever.
Yep,
but
probably. I don't even know what you're about to say.
Here we go.
Android had it forever. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But Apple has recently relaxed the rules on game emulators.
Oh yeah.
I kind of had a moment playing the original Pokemon Blue on the game emulator where
what made it blue? Remind me.
Well, it was Blastoise was on the cover of it.
Yeah,
the
blue one.
Yes, there was red, blue, and yellow were the 3 original Pokemon games.
Gotcha. Okay,
but they are all precious in Jesus' sight. He loves them all. All of them.
I mean, even though it is everybody's favorite dogfighting franchise, Pokemon.
Michael Vick was a big fan.
Indeed.
I would say too soon, but I don't think that was soon enough.
But it is the original. I've been playing the original Pokemon game. I'm not going to necessarily say how I procured said copy of the original Pokemon game.
I'm sure you have your cartridge somewhere. That makes it fine, right? Right.
Yeah. Right. I never played it when I was a kid. I never played it when I was a kid, and I got sucked in. And I became the kind of gamer I was afraid that I was going to be if I started playing video games. And I played for 3 hours straight.
Welcome.
And I will say though, since it's the original, I never played the original. I got into it with the second generation, Gold and Silver.
Gotcha.
When I was a kid. Yeah. Which, by the way, greatest video game sequel of all time. Bar none.
Gold and Silver to the original Red, Blue, and Yellow.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Because it was the only one where you were actually able to go back to the previous region from the original game go through all of those gems, and then the final battle is you're playing your character from the original game. Like, it was kind of epic. It was kind of epic in the original game. But I played it, and I've been sucked in, and I'm just imploring Nintendo, Roger Nintendo, I know you're listening right now.
Roger Yamagaki Nintendo.
Roger Yamagaki Nintendo. Yes, I know you're listening right now. Give me an ability. Give me an ability to play that game on the Switch. Please. I want to play it on your hardware. Like, you're leaving money on the table.
Yeah, I've never known a company that dislikes their own like format more than Nintendo. They're like, nah.
Like, good. You have on Switch Online, you have 3 different versions of the original Mario Brothers game on the Switch Online. Give me the ability to play Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow on the Switch. Please.
I wonder if that's a Game Freak issue. Game Freak originally.
I think so.
I think so. Well, on the 3DS,
Game Freak was actually the original name for a doctor and a lawyer. And then we were like, yeah.
They wouldn't let me stay on the show until I bought an Xbox. Yeah, blackmail.
But the existential angst I was saying comes in is because in my class right now we're reading Fahrenheit 451.
Ooh.
And when I set the video games down, I felt Ray Bradbury's shame from Beyond the Grave because he would have been ashamed of me for playing video games for that long and not reading books. And I just kind of sat back as I'm like doing my lesson preps and studying that book going, it's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me.
I would like to put your mind at ease a little bit, Cody, because let the record show that in Big Red Button, you chose to be a ghoul who's an author. So
indeed,
the ghost of Ray Bradbury would be like, he's advocating for the right things.
Okay, I have a new backstory because Ray Bradbury.
No. You don't get to tell it here.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
To go listen to our sister show, The Big Red Button, available wherever you get your podcast.
That was beautiful.
But yes.
I wasn't even driving for that, but I was trying to give you a compliment to be like, your heart is in the right place and everywhere else. Like, if you had a little time to enjoy a video game, and then William's like, plug, we got to plug it.
But
shameless.
I'll take it.
I will just say,
I'll take it.
I have no nostalgia for Pokemon the show, because I went back and watched it, and it does not hold up as an adult. Just period. For me, it does not hold up, and the nostalgia goggles are not strong enough for me to power through like it can with Power Rangers.
That's saying something right there, because
that's saying something for you.
Yeah, that's saying something for me. But the games, I'm willing to play those old games because that was I loved them when I was a kid. I absolutely adored them when I was a kid. And I'm willing to go back to that. But however, it kind of cuts off for me in 2004. I have no interest in the modern stuff. I have no interest in the modern stuff because
Oh, yeah.
There's over 1,000 Pokemon now, and I have no interest to learning them all. Keep me with the original 150.
Yep.
But I'm having a good time with it. Glad that Apple finally allowed it. And just Roger Yamagaki Nintendo, let me be able to play it legally.
There were only 4 Pokemon in the Rolodex. You had Archaeopteryx, you had Triceratops.
It's Pokedex. It's Pokedex, you uncultured swine, not Rolodex.
I do feel the old man whenever I look at Pokemon the same way I look at dinosaurs, where I'm like, when I was a kid, dinosaurs didn't have feathers, and there's only a Stegosaurus, Triceratops, and T-Rex. Stop adding
We
more.
used to have 9 planets, not 8 planets with a bunch of exoplanets. This is absurd. I see body, I don't give a crap, you know.
I did make a joke to my students that, you know, we have enough nuclear bombs to destroy the planet multiple times. So maybe we take some of the
You're going to love Dune 2 right there. Just hold that idea in your brain, and then you're going to hear a line in Dune 2 and you're going to be like, They're on to something.
Maybe if we're going to say that Pluto is not a planet, maybe let's just take out Pluto with a few of those bombs right now. Let's just
do it for science. We're gonna deep impact Pluto. Come on, man.
That's like saying your degree from this college wasn't valid. Now die.
Yeah.
Not even go back to community college.
He just had a title stripped away.
Pluto, Miss Frizzle says Pluto is a planet, and therefore it is a planet. Like Miss Frizzle is the ultimate authority.
Yeah, but Miss Frizzle also said that's not a hole, Keisha. It's a valve, and it's very clearly a booty hole. Like, you know, like.
Let's ask the doctor.
What Magic School Bus have you been watching?
Have you all really not seen that meme? Am I really the only one who knows the not a hole, Keisha, a valve? Like, no, really?
No, it's not a valve. It's a sphincter.
Hold on, I gotta find this.
Is a sphincter not a valve?
No. I know. I know what you're talking about.
This isn't a valve. If it goes.
Booty hole.
If an iris is open and shut, is that not a valve?
This is one of the original vines. Hold on, I'm sending this link because you all need to see it, and then we're gonna link it in the show notes, and it's gonna be a beautiful moment where everyone laughs at that's a booty hole. And then,
What's that?
Girl, that's a booty hole.
Not a hole, Keisha. A valve.
Does a valve have to have like a flap that turns?
Yeah. In the body, it does.
This is actually where the great discussion over are there more doors or wheels in the world became very interesting because people were like, well, are valves in your body doors? And I was like, no.
But
so
are.
Technically, sphincters are they are opened and closed through muscular contraction. Valves are closed just through
pressure.
Like backflow, pressure or backflow of fluid.
Well, that's not a hole; it's a valve.
That's no moon; it's a space station.
Hey, listen, it's going in the show notes. We've spent too much time on it already.
I know.
You can't.
This is the weirdest episode.
Edit. You could go super deep in the edit and be like, "No, I'm just not. I won't abide." But you're not willing to do that anymore, and so I get to say unhinged things, and it has to go in the show notes now.
That's true. It has to, especially since you're going to make jokes about it for the rest of the episode. That won't make any sense if this little.
You know, I didn't actually have a plan to do that until you just said it. So
I know this is one of those time travel loops where it happened because it always happened. Like, did you in the future make those jokes? Because anyway, Alex, speaking of booty holes, what are you?
We went from Pokemon to booty holes.
Just one actually. Yeah. Speaking of booty holes, just one.
Just one.
That you asked what I had. How many?
That's true. Okay, moving on. Dallas.
We're just gonna
And now that I know multiple friends and colleagues listen to our shows, hey guys,
you're welcome.
I mean, I'm sure they were all curious. They're like, how many? Oh, one? Okay. You know, like.
You'll be surprised by my
We've done this 110 times.
It's like Ant-Man Quantumania, where he's like, how many holes do you have? And, 7? What was the answer? Was it 7?
I blacked out most of that movie.
I don't blame you. Anyways.
What's your daily?
Oh, my daily. I have been... Like I said, Dune pilled. And wait, have I already talked about reading Dune? Have I already brought that one up?
No.
No? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure because as the cool kids say, I am quite obsessed with Dune at this point. Again, I had intentionally held off reading the books because I trust Denis Villeneuve as a filmmaker. So I wanted, like after I watched the first one and I knew a second was coming, I was like, I'm going to hold off reading because I'll get more from reading it. But if I already go into the second one with like a preconception of what I want to get out of it, then that's going to just ruin the experience. So now that we've watched Dune Part 2 14 times, that's only a,
wow.
No, it's an exaggeration. A lot, though. Way too many. We decided that we were going to start reading the book. And so now what we do is we take the Hans Zimmer score, we put it on our speakers, And as we read the book, we have the score playing in the background. And I have been working with a friend of the podcast, Josh Solomon. I've been working with him, and I'm actually going through the book and annotating it where certain tracks play better.
Fun.
Because I think it would just be so fun to be able to put on, tracks that kind of fit the scene, fit the vibe.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So it's going to be a very, very long project. But again, it's like an 800-page book. And depending on which, print you get, it doesn't feel like that, though. We're already like 300 pages in, and we're finally getting to some other scenes that it's like, oh, that wasn't in the movie. This is a very fun exploration. I like how, the filmmakers were trying to take certain other scenes, piece that together to tell the same message, but now you get more fleshed out. I mean, when you have 800 pages, you can tell a little more. So it's been a really good time. So that's my daily.
Well, for Christmas one year, Michelle gave me an annotated copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and in the beginning of it, she had a playlist of like background music
that's so
to
fun.
play while you're reading it. And it's so funny that you brought up that book and then like taking the soundtrack and pairing it with pieces of the book, because I had mentioned at the start that I've got a twofer whenever it comes to my dailies, and they are both Harry Potter related. I know.
Well, now that you've brought it up, and I'm passing the baton, it's bursting at the seams, and I feel it'd be cruel to make you wait any longer. So, what do you got, William?
Well, they are both related to Audible. So, Stephen Fry's narration of Harry Potter, the entire book series, is now available in the US.
Ooh.
And I would be lying to you if I had said that I had not attempted to download a VPN to the UK in order to buy a copy of Stephen Fry's, just to, I'm the collector that I am. And
William, I already pay for a VPN. You could have just asked.
It didn't work. Amazon still registered, or Audible still registered that I owned the entity that was the book, and I was not able to buy it.
Did you consider joining a sailing club of sorts where you could explore the high, or maybe an onion style browser, if you know what I mean?
That's so funny that you started with did you consider, and you are such a big physical media buff.
Oh yeah,
that I thought you were going to say did you consider, or because I did. I got on eBay and I ordered the entire CD set.
Oh, CDs
of Stephen Fry's narration, and it arrived.
And it was the Jim Daly version.
No, it was Stephen Fry, and I've been listening to it, and it's phenomenal. It arrived 6 days before Audible announced that they were going to have the Stephen Fry.
No.
Oh, that's so funny.
But also,
I had ordered it, and
I feel maybe this is accidentally uncovering your other daily. Did I see an announcement about
Yes.
Okay,
that's part 2.
Yes. Perfect. I'll stop.
Yes,
I'll stop
because
ahead.
you had mentioned having like the background music. Audible and Pottermore Publishing have announced that they are going to do a fully dramatized version of the entire series with over 100 different voice actors, sound effects, ambiance, brand new like orchestral scores to go behind.
I mean, it's no Big Red Button, but
I mean,
and it's no Potter Plus. But
I'll suffer through
it's
it.
It's fine
for the sake of completion here, but and that's coming out in 2025, and I've renewed Audible, and I'm gonna let it build up.
I mean, please, if they had handed the project over to us, it would have been done in like 3 weeks.
I'm fully steeped in the Harry Potter audiobooks right now, so much so that I am recording my own. I'm doing voices for each character. And this kind of spawned from.
Oh no, it's about to get all mushy, isn't it?
It is.
Oh,
it is.
1000%.
Some of my most prized possessions are evidence that my family were nerds.
All right, do tell.
And it's not just nerds about like nerdy things, but like they had something that they, I don't know, hyper fixated on that gave them joy. That it was either tinkering, it was either crafting, it was just a subject that they threw all caution to the wind and nerded out about. I have an audio clip, and I'll play some of it here, of my great grandmother on the local news in
talking about the tin cans. Oh
yes,
so good.
So let's take a look at some of these things now. First of all, let's look at the tin can furniture here.
The chairs, I started out with just a small chair. Now this one's painted. It's not the original color. Right here's one that is the original color of the can, which is a hairspray can.
Now the bottoms of these are also...
They're just the original can. Put the cushion there, which is of velvet and foam.
But the work in that, I don't know if you realize or not, this is all done with a pair of scissors and some...
And needle nose pliers, which are right here is my tools that I use.
So you must wear heavy-duty gloves while you're doing
it. No, I don't. I don't wear anything. In fact...
You don't?
No, I don't.
It's nice of you to make this dress for her, then.
When I'm making them, I'm usually having a visit with some neighbor on the telephone. I'll hook that telephone on my shoulder, and I'll stand and work on my sit and work on my tin cans. And mostly I use these aerosol spray cans, which are much stronger, and when I make one, they don't tear up so easy.
Now, let me say something here. Isn't it dangerous to cut into an aerosol spray can? How do you take care of that first? I thought if you punctured those, they'd explode.
Well, I've heard that, but I puncture them all the time, so it don't bother me. I just take
them out and try them. If you're going to try this, be careful. Make sure it's completely empty before you...
I just take a knife and put a hole in the can and let all that air out. Then I take my scissors and cut the tops off.
And how the... you had the guy on the news. They said, Mrs. Day, tell me about these things here. Oh, madam, you have to wear gloves. She said, well, no, I don't. And
William, give them some more context. What tin cans are they talking about?
So my grandmother would make dollhouse furniture out of tin cans. And she would take the cans and she would use like industrial grade scissors to cut the edges of them into strips, and then she took needle nose pliers to twist them into the legs of a stool. Like I have a Spam can that is this little bench, and she tufted the top of it with velvet and twisted the metal into this really ornate. But it's just to see her being able to gush about something that she was like passionate about, and Potter is that thing for me, and I know it might not be that thing for my
it may not be tin can furniture, but you're going to create an entire audio drama for your kiddos,
Like I want them to know that their dad was a nerd, and that
if only we had 100+ episodes of like some kind of audio format to like reference that live in perpetuity. Just neuro spiciness all the way down, just
I don't care what they're passionate about. I just want them to get to the point where they just love it without abandon. And
I'm here for it.
I want to model that. Would I be thrilled if it was Harry Potter 2? And I'm in my 60s and my daughter's in her 30s and her children are 10 or 11. We're all running around Universal in our robes. Yeah, I may just happens into another plane of existence at that point.
What happens if Jenny turns into a Twilight fan?
That's fine.
And it's like a house divided.
Oh, that tasted bad to say.
I know. You won't let that happen.
You're a good dad.
You won't let that happen. You're a good dad. I know you.
I will just say that on the subject...
Dad. You're going to let only good things happen. Bandit is the dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. See, you're going to make sure that you train up your kids in the right way. They'll turn into Harry Potter fans, I guess.
I will just say that on the subject of the audio dramas, I said years ago, this was sort of the last thing that I wanted from like the Potter universe, because it filled in the gaps. Like there are things in the movies that they were not able to record, like Peeves, Charlie Weasley, all of that, to get a full cast dramatization. I didn't necessarily want the reboot that's coming, but to do a full cast dramatization like that and then ride off into the sunset so that we have actors and voices that represent all of the characters.
All the characters,
all the characters. That is J.K. Rowling's seal of approval. Preferably, I would have wanted them to do it from Big Finish, the Doctor Who audio drama company, because those guys are great. But
no, this
I hear this up and coming studio called the Grapefruit Network is really good with audio dramas.
Yeah.
I just think maybe Amazon should have reached out. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Warner Brothers, call me. Well, I didn't mean to hijack so much of it. Dallas, what do you got?
Yeah, he went from I have a 2-fer to I have a 3-fer, and
I got 7 that I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a second.
None
the
of
most
them are
perfectly
interesting.
magical number.
We've gone full circle. We're just back to a full episode of just talking about our passions. An hour each.
I ate this sandwich that was just crazy. No, I'm just kidding.
Number 1. Number 2, I've got a cool new camo hat with the state of Kentucky on it. Number 3, I'm wearing glasses. Wait, no, Dallas, that's not what the dailies are. Not talking about what's going on every day. It's what's new.
Yeah. This hat was a panic buy. I was going to a search and rescue training wearing my Ted Lasso hat. I was like, I don't think this fits the vibe. So
be
this is the only hat on the way.
Just forget where they were, every 12 minutes. Like
I was teaching, so it was going to be like one of those, like, what is that? What's on that hat the whole time? So I had to blend in. So my daily is always generally game related because that's the life I live.
Are you going to talk about what I hope you're about to talk about?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Not unless it's Harold Halibut. Is that what it is?
Not at all what I had in mind. Tell me more about Harold. Never heard of this in my life.
I love saying new game names and watching William go, what? Then I see a new tab light shine as he goes to look it up.
I only got an Xbox to play Harry Potter. What the heck is Harry Halibut?
It's Harold Halibut. Get it right. So it is. It calls itself a handmade game. I don't.
This game. Yes.
It looks like it is claymation.
It's claymation.
I don't know if it was legit claymation, but it is like an old school point and click game that is just trippy, and I'm super into it, oddly enough. But it does kind of put me to sleep. Like, it has a very calming vibe, and I've only been able to play it at night. And as soon as I start playing it, I'm like, I have a solid 15 minutes before I'm out trying to play this game, which is probably a good thing. Like, it's not a knock on the game. It's like, it's a very calming game. It's not like aggravating. It's not intense. That's the vibe I think it's going for, but it's like voice acted. All of the movements and the art style are just super interesting, and the story is pretty cool. Like, just even in the background, like, something will float by that is part of the story, and if you missed it, you missed it. And it's just got lots and lots of style.
The article that I read a while back, and I will make sure it goes in the show notes, is from rockpapershotgun.com.
Yeah.
And they said that it was BioShock by way of Wes Anderson. And I remember reading that and going, that sounds like a game I want to play, but I totally forgot that that's the name of the game. And so I had to just go find it again, because I was like, that is the best explanation for any kind of game that could sell me on a game.
I'm sorry. I think I might have had an aneurysm from the confluence right there. Like, my brain just kind of fried
and video
at that
game
concept.
Alex, no.
There was an iPhone game that was very similar to that. Like, all of the environments that you were on were actually constructed and photographed. And oh gosh, what? Anyway, no, I are you gonna play this, Alex? Because I know you have a apprehension to claymation stop motion.
It does scare me a little bit. That is my uncanny valley. Not gonna lie. It's not animation that's kind of human. It's claymation that scares me. Don't know why that is. Okay. Don't know why.
Harold Halibut.
I mean,
yeah, I've been playing that one.
I'll play it for the halibut,
Hey.
I'll just give it a go. I'm on a roll tonight.
To go full Fahrenheit 451, I also been playing Contractors Showdown, which is a VR game. So
he sent me the video the other day, and I was like, "Is this just VR Warzone quads?" And he went, "That's exactly what it is."
Yeah, so it's like Call of Duty, the Battle Royale stuff, but in VR. So it's exactly Call of Duty, but like if you had to aim and are just bad at aiming in real life, that's
it's gonna be me.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing with my life, playing claymation games and jumping into VR. So
I didn't think claymation video games would ever be a thing, so I might have to check this out myself.
I think that it's super chill.
What platforms?
I know it's on Xbox. That's what I've been.
It's
playing
on Switch.
It's on Game Pass. There you go.
I need you guys to play Outer Wilds too.
Okay,
like, I'm just saying, there's so many existential games that are going to blow your brains now that you have the ability to play them. I can't wait for more of these. Like, guys, I just discovered this game, and that'll be your daily down the road. It'll be fun.
Meanwhile, I'm playing a Pokemon game from 1998.
Get into your screen walls now. Do it.
William, you will be proud of me. In class today, I compared books to Horcruxes.
Yes.
In front of my students and said, book is a Horcrux because the author puts his soul into it, but it's like a Horcrux, but with less murder. And
then he pulled a book out and stabbed it, and blood came out of it. It's the whole thing.
I'm very excited. So we'll take a break and we'll
Harold
be right back.
Halibut 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
I'll see you in a minute.
Bye. Oh, wait, no, not yet.
Bye.
I'm out of here.
Kablooey!
I'm gonna go as fast as I can so I don't miss anything.
Excuse me, may I go to the bathroom first?
I gotta go to work.
We'll return after these messages.
This episode is brought to you by the Big Red Button Podcast.
Do you know what you'd do in a nuclear apocalypse?
Because we sure as quack don't.
See how our choices get us into trouble and back out again in this actual play podcast.
Big Red Button is for lovers of the Fallout franchise, choose your own adventures, and tabletop role-playing games rolled into one big audio drama.
Our band of stragglers is unraveling a mystery in the wasteland, and we're at the mercy of the roll of the dice.
So grab your Geiger counters, take your rat away, and subscribe to our new show, The Big Red Button.
Oh, shoot, did I miss the halftime show? Gosh dang it, who'd they have?
What are you doing in here? You're in here. I pay for that privilege.
I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah, I'm having an heart attack. Get back to work.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Tonight's game is brought to you by yours truly. And this is a game that Allie and I have been playing in the car, late at night, laying there in bed as you're trying to relax. And we have taken to calling it the percentage game. And so the rules are very simple, and we're going to play a couple rounds of this. But what we're going to do is we're going to have one person. I'll start. I will think of a word, any word in the world. And then the three of you will take turns guessing another word to try and get as close to my word as possible. And for each word you give, I will give you a grade out of 100. 100% being you nailed the word. That is the word I've been thinking of. With 1 being as far away as possible. Now, here's the fun thing about it. I'll give you an example. I could be thinking water bottle, and you could say metal. Now, that's a really strong answer, but you could also say all kinds of, you could say cooler, or you could say refrigerator, and all of these things will start to lead you in the right direction. So I've only played this.
So this is basically like public domain 20 questions. Like a kind of a variant offshoot of 20 questions.
Yes, where it's, but you're trying to build a bridge. Maybe we call it build a bridge instead of the percentages game. But we're building bridges between these words, trying to lead to the main word.
And see where all of their Venn diagrams overlap.
Yes. So I have a word that I have just thought up through the help of randomwordgenerator.com. Of course, I took 2 or 3 passes and I went, oh yeah, I'm going to build off of that. See, I'm even doing it behind the scenes. So I have come up with the word, and I have the 3 of you on my screen, so I'll just call you one at a time. You give me a word, I will grade it. The next person, so on and so forth. We see how we're going to be doing this?
Yeah.
All right.
Got it.
I have my word.
I'm ready.
William.
Tomato.
Ooh, tomato. I give that a 25.
25%. Okay.
All right, Dallas.
Blu-ray.
Ooh, Blu-ray is a 2.
Okay.
2%.
Cody.
Okay.
Strawberry.
Let's give that a 27.
Okay.
And now we see our rotation. William.
Grocery store.
40.
Oh, okay.
Dallas.
Bread.
Oh, that 95. 95.
Oh.
What?
Yes, 95.
Okay.
Cody.
Garlic bread.
94. 94.
Okay. Oh, it's back to me again. Sandwich.
93.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Toast.
Okay.
Toast. 95.
Texas toast.
94.
Cake.
95. In fact, I might just bump bread up to 98, in all honesty.
Loaf.
Loaf?
Okay.
92.
Okay, so go back down.
Yeah.
Bakery.
91.
Okay, so it's not the
breadsticks.
96.
Whose turn is it?
Bread was 95.
I don't know. We're just kind of, you guys are just spitballing here, and I was going with it. I was like, do what?
French bread.
Fazoli's breadsticks.
Fazoli's breadsticks?
Fazoli's
7,000. No, we're not grading them, Cody. It's, all right. I think we got out of turn there. Dallas, did you give me one?
French bread.
90. 90.
Okay, go way far. Compare.
Way far away.
Flour.
Yeah.
No, 100. Flour.
What did he say? Hey!
Flour.
Nice.
All right. That was actually pretty quick, which is great. Are we having fun with this one, just for the record?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to hand the reins off to each of you now to take a word, and we will now guess. And once we've made it around the horn, we'll call it. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds great.
All right. So once we make it back to me, I'll give one final and we'll be out. All right. That's fourth wall break. Okay. William, you got it right. Take on over. And let us know when you have your word.
Got it. Cody.
Blackberry.
7.
Ooh. Okay.
Moose. Is it moose? Like the animal with the antlers.
10.
10? Okay.
Book.
Okay.
Book.
Ooh.
28.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm loving the very specific percentages.
Yeah.
Magazine.
Ooh, magazine.
15.
Okay.
Printer.
8.
Oh, dang it.
Wood.
I mean, that a printer is.
What'd you say?
Wood.
Ooh. 35.
Oh.
Cabinet.
40.
Okay.
Okay.
Bookshelf.
Ooh. 42.
Okay.
Door.
Oh. 50.
Window.
Window. Ooh. Yeah.
I have an idea.
50.
Sphincter.
0.
No! Because you got door, and I was calling back to the joke,
4.
and I was like, maybe it's... He was like, technically, a sphincter is a door, whereas a valve is...
Did you make the joke because I said you would be making the
Yes,
joke later
exactly
on?
why I did.
See?
You created this
sphincter
monster.
0.
Dang it.
0.
I felt strong about that one.
House.
Huh?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. This house, yeah.
Ooh. 82?
Whoa.
We vibing, Cody. We're vibing.
Okay.
Bank.
Whoa.
It was mine. I said house. He said house. Go for it, Cody.
Bank.
65.
Okay. So we've had bookshelf, book. That was moving us in the right direction. Library.
Ooh.
A house of books.
We'll still say 80.
Okay. Respectable.
Okay.
Cabin.
Dallas.
Cabin.
What did I say for house? 82. 75.
Okay. Going away.
Castle.
Ding, 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 ding.
100! Way to go, Cody!
Good job. I was like, castles probably have some books.
Yeah.
I don't know the castles that have magazines. They could be made of wood. Oh, no, we got some bookshelves now. Oh, and there's a door. Oh, and there's no sphincter. And
well, unless you're calling, the Beast out of Beauty and the Beast a butthole, in which case that is accurate. He is.
Probably didn't help that the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets was also in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like there's some sort of sphincter joke to be made around there.
800 years before the invention of plumbing.
Yeah, I know. I like this game. Okay.
All right. Cody, you got that
you
one.
guessed it. So,
all right.
Think up your word and let us know.
Bird is the word. Word.
You're not supposed to tell us.
Bird. Is it bird? I think I got it.
Yes. I'm glad we all were like 1,000% gonna guess bird.
Got it.
All right, Dallas, lead us off.
Apple.
45%.
Ooh.
I was watching his eyes.
Sword.
15.
See, what I loved about the way you just said sword is you added the sword,
Yes.
like
Sword.
Yeah. Let's see here. Kindle, like the reading tablet, the Kindle.
55.
Ooh.
Oh.
iPad.
That was the trail I was tracking.
35.
Oh, going away.
Book.
55.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll have to explain the logic on this one. Flamethrower.
I'm gonna change.
Flamethrower.
I think we all know where you're going.
2.
Okay, well, I mean, he's been reading Fahrenheit 451. Books were pretty high there, and I thought maybe subliminally you. Okay.
I'm gonna retroactively. I've thought about it some more. Change iPad to 55.
Okay. Yeah. Totally fair.
Yeah.
And Kindle was 50, correct?
I thought about
55
around that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
55.
Cool. All right,
So
Dallas, what do you got? Yeah.
Electronic.
65.
Okay. Could be electric slide.
Yeah. Or Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher.
E-ink.
I was thinking that one.
50.
Oh. All right. So below Kindle, electronic. All right. Let me think. AirPods.
30.
Oh man. Sorry, guys.
45.
Moving away. William, you've been in there. Look through his eyes. Look through his eyes. What do you see?
Roger Yamagashi Nintendo. 100.
3.1415926.
Kindle was 55. iPad was 55. Book was 55. Electronic was 65.
Yeah.
Mac.
55.
Because Apple was also 45.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to switch it up because maybe, just maybe, we have focused on the wrong thing here. And a new train of thought will help us because it could still get us closer, even though it's not the right thing. I'm going to go with water. Ooh.
What is that? 42.
Okay.
Oh.
Not bad, but not great.
Pie.
Tree.
Oh, wait.
Tree pie, of course. Got
it. Tree will be 5. Pie will be 3.
Oh, raspberry pie.
Fine, guys. It's all on me. No. Let's go with Tamagotchi. Like the virtual pets.
What's the highest I've given?
55. Or 60.
65 for electronic.
65 for electronic?
67.5.
Oh.
For Tamagotchi?
Oh.
Is it my
I have
turn?
an idea. Yeah.
Pokemon.
70.
Oh.
Game Boy.
70.5.
Emulator.
70.5.
The recency bias got me.
Did we say Nintendo? Like just the word Nintendo?
Well, we said Roger Yamagaki Nintendo.
You know,
I feel like I've changed his name every time.
I know, yeah. Christina Yamaguchi Nintendo. Game.
Like video game or just game?
Just game.
Just game.
Keep it vague.
51.
Wow. Poop. We say that?
Oh yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
You can say poopy. You can say gosh darn. Flibbity gibbet.
Okie dokie.
We know all the curse words. Duck quack. Duck quack 2.
You're all going to be hitting yourself when you figure this one out.
That's the best part.
iPhone?
64.
Oh, it went back down. Okay.
Yeah.
GameCube.
69.
Nice.
Game console.
55.
So I said game.
Mario.
I'm going to say 60 again.
For which one?
Mario.
Okay. Dallas, what you got?
Touch screen.
2.
Okay.
Record player.
70.
Okay.
iPod.
61 and a half.
Oh, no. We may need to open a new train of thought here.
Music.
Huh? 23%.
Ooh. William?
I was going to say analog, but electronic was 65%. And Game Boy.
74%.
Analog is 70. Books were pretty high. I'm going to try.
That's the highest.
I'm going to try Braille.
1.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not that kind of analog. Got it.
Handheld.
74. Depends on your definition.
Did we say you already said the Switch.
Yeah, we already said the Switch.
Walkman.
76.
CD player.
73.
Did we say Game Boy?
Yeah, we said Game Boy.
Okay. Yes.
Gotta crack 80 or 90. We gotta do it. Telephone. Just telephone.
45.
What you got, William?
Here are some of the highest ones we have rated. Pokemon was 70%. Game Boy and emulator were 70.5. Analog and handheld were 74. Walkman was 76. 8-track?
67.
All right. Pokemon and books were... Maybe is it cards, like playing cards? Analog, Pokemon?
20.
Dang it.
20%.
Cassette player.
76.
Ooh, we're creeping up there.
What's something that's electronic, handheld, analog? It's not a Game Boy. It's not a Walkman. It's not a cassette player.
Wasn't an iPod. It wasn't an iPad. We already said that.
William, use the eye of the Murphy.
Well, water bottle. Handheld. He went analog, remember? Water bottle. He could be
12.
Dang it. I thought you were going to throw us off the scent just by going to the example I gave. It would have been so cruel and brilliant at the same time.
He said it was electronic, though.
Well, I mean, electronic had 65%. I don't
And
know
analog was higher.
That's true, yeah.
Analog, electronic. What? Typewriter.
77%.
Ooh.
Camera?
87%.
Ooh.
A GoPro.
80%.
Polaroid.
100%. Ding, 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 ding.
Bravo.
You got
good
higher.
sir.
You got higher the closer to the era you got of like the Polaroid heyday.
I see you.
No, the train of
like that's why.
And that's the fun thing is that you could have multiple trains of thought at the same time where you're like, well, technically that is actually very close. Technically that is also close, but they could be completely unrelated to each other. Yeah. Wow. Very good. Okay. You know what? Fair.
Digging it.
Fair.
All right, Dallas.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh, flannel shirt.
2%.
Oh,
blast. I thought maybe you looked down.
Okay.
I had this picked a long time ago.
Do you guys remember Wordle and how like everyone had their set starting word? Well, my starting word is moose.
2%.
Dang it!
Wow.
Someday that moose will pay off.
Pickup truck.
1%.
Oh my.
Legos.
10%.
Okay. Oh, robbed of an extra 5.
Toy.
8%.
Oh. Bricks.
What happened to you? 75% was nothing to you. That was the worst.
This is a different game.
Bricks.
There's a real 100%.
But I listened to your episode.
Oh, yeah. Nice. I love it. Bricks, I'm giving a 2%.
Oh, dang. Just trying to get the Lego, building direction there.
Hatchet.
3%.
I am going to go with toaster. Toaster.
3%.
Good night, Dallas.
You gotta get the train closer.
I know that this is like Allie. She's like, that's totally unrelated. That's a 0. And I'm like, well, you're not helping me anyway at all.
I know, yeah.
2, 1, 2. And I'm like, I know it's not right, but
yeah,
help me out.
Person.
10%.
Swim trunks.
3%, 4%, 3.5. There we go.
Maybe we can go more abstract. Thought.
Whoa. 3%.
Gosh.
I'm gonna go with keyboard.
5%.
Oh my goodness, Dallas.
This is not my fault.
Yeah, well, I mean, kind of.
3%. I don't feel like this one was a hard word.
I picked supercalifragilisticexpialidocious and nobody even got close. Chimney sweep would have gotten you there at least to 90.
Star Wars.
3%.
Oh, gosh.
Bonfire. 3%.
What?
You've said fire before.
Not in this round.
Yeah, it was in this round.
I didn't
say fire. Got to move the train. You got to get the train further away. You're picking
I said toaster. I didn't say fire.
Somebody said fire.
Shoe.
I said fire. Somebody needs to go check the record.
85%.
Well, shoe? A cowboy boot.
85%.
Foot fetish.
90%.
OnlyFans. Wait, no.
Rob Liefeld.
Sneakers.
I don't know who that is.
Back down to 85%.
Oh.
Flip-flops.
85%.
Dang it.
Ice skate.
85%.
Cleats.
85%.
Manicure.
95%.
Pedicure.
Sorry. Did you say manicure?
He said manicure.
I meant.
Oh, you meant pedicure?
Did you hear nails on your feet?
Yes, that's what I heard. Yes.
Okay. Oh, so he meant what you knew.
95.
Okay, got it.
95. Okay.
Foot fungus.
Ooh. 95.
Toenail clippers.
97.
The
clippers.
Nail file.
All right, so clippers themselves, 85. File, same.
That whatever it's called, that little sponge that you put between the toes so that they don't touch after you paint them. The toe sponge.
96.
Whoa! What?
Nail polish.
96.
Toe ring.
98.
Wow. Toe ring is 98.
Toe jam.
98.
Those toe socks that go between each toe that make you look like you've never had sex before.
Crocs.
So the socks, I'm going to give a 90. For Crocs, 85.
Oh. So it's definitely toe related. Athlete's foot.
95. Oh my goodness.
Plantar fasciitis.
93.
Good night.
But toe jam was 98.
Foot odors.
93.
Toe jam and toe ring.
Dr. Scholl's.
87.
Okay. Too specific.
Pinky
I'm
toe.
Jam this in my eye.
Pinky toe.
99.
Big toe.
99.
Oh, come on.
You mean
middle toe.
99.
Stub toe.
Can I just give it to you at this point?
No. We're at 99.
Okay. 99. All right. If we're gonna get super
toenail.
Here. Toenail.
Yeah.
98.
Lord.
Holy smokes, guys.
This little piggy.
Oh, the piggy went to market.
99. 98.
Oui.
I don't know if I should give it to you on a technicality, though. That's the thing. But then I would
technically correct is the most fun form of correct, but
right.
How many more? No, we got to get it right.
Technically correct is the most insufferable form of correct.
Toe jam.
Well, toe jam was 98.
That's right.
Toe ring was 98.
Toes.
Yes, it's 100% toes.
Just toes?
Just toes. You guys have said toes 1,000 times. You're like, it's toe related. Toe related like 5 times. And I was like, yeah, it's toe related because it's just toe.
Oh.
Big toe. I was like, well, technically it's not toes. And then you would go just a little bit away. Toe ring. Like
yeah, you're hitting all around it, guys.
Yeah.
On top of it, underneath it. Yeah. Oh, man. All right.
Oh, my gosh.
How is Legos 15%?
You step
on a Lego.
On Legos.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it went up a little bit. And I thought maybe it would start pushing it in that direction, but it was not good in there for a while.
It went toy, game, bricks, dinosaur, hatchet, train, hair dryer, TVs, Bob Saget, person, swim trunks, thought, fire, keyboard, Star Wars, and then shoe brought us back down to the floor.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well, I feel like that game was 100 for me. I don't know if you guys feel the same. A new one in the pantheon of games now under the DNL umbrella.
That was the foot fungus of games right there.
Foot fungus was a 98%, so that was really good.
Fungus of games. I don't know. I don't think I'd take that as a compliment that time. Or was that you grading it as a 98? I don't know. But one way or another, we hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope that somebody got toes well before we did as you're listening.
If you were screaming at us in your car, pull over and scream at us in the comments for the engagement.
Yeah.
And remember, 5 stars is the way that we know you hated it so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also send us pictures of your favorite toe. No, don't do that.
Yep, that's the new spin-off.
Nope. Break. Cut to break, please.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to be answering your listener-submitted table topics. We'll see you in a minute.
I'm gonna go as fast as I can so I don't miss anything.
Excuse me, may I go to the bathroom first?
I gotta go to work.
We'll return after these messages.
Oh, shoot, did I miss the halftime show? Gosh dang it, who'd they have?
What are you doing in here? During here, I pay for that privilege.
I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah, I'm having an heart attack. Get back to work.
Okay, we're back. I've got a table topic from... This one comes from 606 Collectibles on Instagram.
Ooh.
And they write, would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that unlocks any door in the world?
Well, I'm going to take the technicality here because, again, as we have just already determined and in the last round, technically correct is the best form of correct. If I have a key that can open every door in the world, who needs
Sphincters
to
aren't
get
doors. We talked about that already.
Dallas. I'm taking that magic key because I'm getting out of jail with my key.
Oh, that was not the path I thought we were going down.
What? Oh, so I make one joke about toe socks and everybody loses their mind.
Well, I mean, that's assuming that, okay, they lock you in and then everyone goes home and they turn the cameras off. Sure,
Yeah,
you unlock your jail cell.
Yeah, you don't unlock the door and they go, well, he's just leaving, I guess. They're going to be like, hey, get back in there.
No, I just say I have the key, and they're going to be like, oh, naturally, he's supposed to be leaving. See, that's how it works.
Clearly.
It opens every door, right? Every door in the world. I don't know. I think that would be more fun.
This one's interesting because if you open some doors that you're not supposed to, you could get sent to jail.
That's true.
But if it's unlocked, then the alarm isn't going to be going off.
If you have a get out of jail free card, then
just
would
one
that make you more predisposed to commit a crime?
See?
Oh, this is Plato's allegory of the ring right there. If you had a ring that lets you get away with anything, what would you do?
I would start eating fishes in a darkly lit cave and call it my precious. Duh. Wait, not that kind of ring? Okay.
Actually, Tolkien got it from that.
I know.
Yes.
This specifies one real get out of jail free card or a key that unlocks any door in the world.
Is the key single use? Because, I mean...
I think it's unlimited, right?
But is the get out of jail free card like I can commit one crime?
I think it's probably Monopoly rules. Like when you use it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Like you put it back.
And for the record, just like Monopoly rules, free parking is just free parking. You don't get money on there.
Read
the rules,
we don't,
people.
Well, fine. I'm going to start using my get out of jail free card indefinitely.
That's not how that works.
Date. Yeah,
and I get $500 every time I use it.
You are the people that make Monopoly worse for everyone else. Monopoly's a fun game.
I land on free
rules.
parking and use my key that opens everything to get in everybody else's cars
and
just start taking money out of it.
Look, when I play Monopoly, people get married. Like you haven't played Monopoly until you've had a civil union at some point.
I know. We've already talked about your monopolous relationships. So
I play Monopoly like Grand Theft Auto is how I play it. That's what I do.
I'm not paying anything. Oh, he turned it sideways. Kill shot.
I think I would go with the key.
Same.
Yeah, I'd go with the key too.
Yeah.
Because my luck is I would.
Are we 4 for 4 on the magic key?
I think
awesome.
I would commit some sort of like a really bad crime.
You almost said atrocity.
I almost said I was going to say heinous crime, and I was like, that's not where we're going here. A really bad crime. Go to use my get out of jail free card, and they'd be like, so first off, your tags are expired, and then they'll be like, oh, I burned it on the wrong crime, and then I would have to go to the bad
guys,
one.
I've solved it. I've solved the ethical dilemma. Here's what you do. You commit that one crime that will never, it'll stop all the other crimes from being committed ever again. Like we talked about in the last episode, that last table topic.
I'm going to
we get out of jail for free. Boom, done.
I'm going to perjure my way out of this mother.
Boo, that's a bad crime. We already ethically decided that doing drugs once to stop all other drugs is actually the biggest boon to society. See?
Yeah,
we already figured that one out. Perjury. Yeah. Get out of here with your... You know what? You don't get a get out of jail free card for that. You have to stay.
I'm quite literally the lawyer here.
They're like, I don't think this is a real get out of jail free card. He just lied under oath. How could we trust him about this card?
I'm quite literally the lawyer here. Like, our job is to get out of jail free. Like,
I mean, it depends on what side of the aisle you're on,
That's true.
Well, Mr. Collectibles, 606 Collectibles. I don't know if that's what you expected from that table topic, but I hope it exceeded your expectations.
Yes.
And with that, guys, I think I'm going to settle up the tab. A Doctor and a Lawyer Walk Into a Bar has been and will be a production of the Grapefruit Network. If you like this show, visit us at drandlawyer.show. And if you want to see what we're up to inside of the network, visit us at thegreprefruitnetwork.com. We have 2 other sister shows that are incredibly fun right now. The Big Red Button, which is our actual play role-playing game set in the Fallout universe that we have turned into an audio drama. I just had the preview of listening to episode 7, and I laughed until I was wheezing. I'm I'm partial, but I feel like we're hitting our stride, and guys, it was so funny.
I don't know. I'm a little worried about what makes you laugh because we just made a joke about, sphincters and you were gone. So I'm worried about my own editing now where you're like, well, if you found that funny, was it actually that good? Okay, yeah, it was that good. But I mean, so was the sphincter joke. So
note to self, add more
and then if you have wandered in here for the Potter and want to stay for the Potter, you can join me at Potter Plus, which is my Harry Potter specific episode geared toward the new.
That's what it's about. I thought it was about the cult classic Ghost with Patrick Swayze. Potter Plus, the Ghost. No, did I get this wrong?
That was going to be the heel turn twist.
I have to update the website.
Thanks for that.
I gotta go, guys. I had it all wrong on there.
We are having a lot of fun, and if you want to keep up to date about everything that we're doing in the Grapefruit Network, consider subscribing to the Peel, our monthly newsletter, where we update you on everything happening inside of our shows. We've got some fun articles and writing that we're doing over there. So
some pithy writing, which is the pith is the white part of a citrus.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Love it.
Welcome.
I'm gonna let that one stew for a minute.
75%.
No, that was super dumb. I'm so sorry.
Well, with that, like I said, this round's on me. I think I'm gonna head out of here. I'm William.
I'm Cody.
I'm Dallas.
And I am 23%. 20.
We'll see you guys next time.
28%.
Cut him off.
Here's my 100%.
What is it?
Bye.
Oh.
Are you kidding? I'm working.
All right, I'll be right there.
And grab the movie. Go.
Come on, my lover. Come on, my friend.
Played one, snapped in two, which was say.